matter. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Storytime. Happy Thursday, wherever you're joining us from. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that we're here together. I'm noticing now, yesterday and today, that the sun hits just about right at that window, right in my face when we're on. So I think I might have to just slightly adjust, but it's okay. Thank you so much for joining in. Another bright day out here in Oakland. Thank you for being here. And I hope that you're well wherever you are, you and your loved ones, everyone that is joining in with you, and of course, everyone around you. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Welcome. I hope you're ready today for a nice long hike with some amazing people. All right, this one is called The Hike by Allison, Farrell, and it is coming to you from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Good morning to you and welcome. I hope you're ready to enjoy this wonderful story that we have together and join these four amazing hikers as they go on the trails. Thank you so much for joining in and welcome. I hope you're ready. Thank you for being here. As always, let me know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you today, and so we can say hi to them as well. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, if you, as you know, if you're in Oakland, that tomorrow there's a one-day strike. Teachers will be out demanding that the school district keep schools open, especially schools in poor areas, like it's predominantly black and brown schools that have been closed or that are earmarked to be closed. And we're saying, no, keep those schools open, keep neighborhoods together, and help students get to schools that are closer to them. Keep teachers and communities together. They've built so much community together over the years, and closures are not helping. And we know that it can be done. Finances, as has been shown, should not be an issue, as so much has been raised. And we should definitely be keeping those schools open and keeping those communities together. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll be out in solidarity with the teachers tomorrow, and of course our students in those areas that are affected, in those schools that are affected. Thank you for being here. Today we're on a hike, but indeed issues, real life issues keep happening out here in Oakland, and as I know, in your neighborhoods as well. Thank you so much for joining in today. Glad you're here for story time and welcome. I hope you're ready to enjoy this wonderful book that we have today, The Hike. This one coming to you from Allison Farrell, and we're reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. The Hike coming out very shortly. Let us see who is with us this morning and ready to join us for this wonderful story. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Hello from sunny and cold Massachusetts. We've slipped back into winter today. Well, please do stay warm. At least the sun is out. Enjoy it. But of course, do stay warm. Glad indeed that you're here to join us for story time, and hopefully ready to escape Massachusetts for a few days and enjoy some warm weather out here in California. Thank you so much for joining in. Good to see you, Marietta. Glad you're here on story time indeed. Thank you for joining in. And of course, Henry, Sending you love, and if you're at school, hopefully you can join us later on and enjoy a wonderful story. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely love it. Good morning to you. How are you doing, Amanda? And of course, Pia, how are you doing today? And they say it's cloudy right now, but I'm hoping for sunshine later. Well, fingers crossed that sunshine comes out for you today too. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining us. Marlon, how are you doing as well? Thank you for being here. Good morning to you. Amanda, Pia, and of course Marlon, sending you love. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime Out in Seattle. Thank you so much for being here. Jason, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining in. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Good to see you. I'll see you later at school. And of course, get ready for the game. We have soccer today, so I hope you bring your soccer gear. And of course, Saturday. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you, JC. Thank you for being here. All right, and good morning to you as well from Florida. Betty Graydon, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining us for the hike today. I hope you're ready. Thank you for being here, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope it is nice in your part of Florida. Thank you so much for being here today. Good morning, Amanda, Sarah, and Nathan in cloudy with a chance of rain or sunshine. And you'll find out later for sure. Illinois, well, I love it. Thank you for joining us. And indeed, enjoy that lovely, lovely sounding weather. It is cloudy, but I hope indeed that the sun comes out. Or rain, who knows what's coming. But I hope that you will enjoy the day nonetheless. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning to you one more time. And of course, too, thinking of you, Autumn, if you're with JCN right now, good morning to you as well. And we will see you later at Emerson. Thank you so much for joining in, and glad we're here together. Good morning, and get ready. All right, so join me on the other side of this short break when we're back to read our book for today. The Hike. This one is coming to you from Allison, Farrell, and Chronicle Books of San Francisco. It has been over a year since this book has been to Storytime, so it is good to have it back here today. This week, as we continue to look at books that remind us of this beautiful planet and things that we need to do, as we remind each other of all the important things we need to do to make sure that all the creatures that share this planet with us are safe, and indeed that we are doing our very best using renewable energy, and of course trying as much as possible. If you can bike somewhere, if you can walk somewhere, why not? Let us play our part. Thank you so much for joining in today. And of course, let us enjoy this beauty, the scenery that is in this book. And I hope that you're able, close to your area or in your areas, indeed, to go on a hike and enjoy them. If you're here in Oakland, I know Redwood Regional Park is close by. Simply Regional is close by. Inspiration Point, there's so many little hikes that you can go on and enjoy. So I hope that you can pick up a map one of these days and indeed your boots and go out there and enjoy what nature has to offer. But please remember, as well, as you are out there, to pick up after yourselves. If you have trash, make sure you put it in the designated places. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining in. Join me on the other side of this break as we get started with our story for today. All right, I'll be back in a second.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
Thank you so much, Zetta Elliott. And as you know, too, that April is National Poetry Month. And Zetta Elliott has some of the most amazing poetry that you can read. And check it out. One of the books I recommend for today is Say Her Name. That one is a powerful one indeed. And please check it out at your local library. Say Her Name by Zetta Elliott, as we continue to go through this National Poetry Month. All right, here we go. The Hike by Allison Farrell, written and illustrated by Allison Farrell, and this one coming to you from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. I thought, this book just has a lovely, lovely color on the inside. I thought I should share that. I just love it so much. Yeah, it is a beautiful one indeed. A Hike, Allison Farrell, and Chronicle Books. All right, here we go. Some of the things that you will need for your hike. Oh, yes. Don't forget a warm jacket if it's cold out. And who knows what may happen? So just carry that jacket if you can with you. Maybe a light jacket if you can. Notebook, binoculars if you can, a compass, a hat. Don't forget your sunscreen. And also that whistle if you can. Safety first. And this book is dedicated to Finn, Brian, and Morgan. And of course, to all the young hikers out there. All of you young hikers, this one's for you. Oh. Yoo-hoo! Almost ready? Just one more cut. Just a few more feathers. Three sisters are ready. Join them on the hike. Get your boots. Get your hiking shoes. Don't forget your backpack and snack. We're going on a hike. This is Wren. This is Al. This is Hattie. And this is Bean. And watch out for all the amazing things that we can see out in nature. Ready to start with, there's a mountain chickadee. And Stella's jay feather. There's also a bumblebee. Can you see it? Oh, how about that red fox? What do you see when you go out on your hikes? So much we've seen already, and it's only the first page. It's our favorite thing to do. What's that noise? Oh, it's Stella's jay. How about some fairy ring mushrooms? Do you see the porcupine quill? So much. Deer fern. Or maybe some English ivy. There's so much. How about that? What is that there? It's barred outlets. Teeny tiny owls. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hiding away in the nut hole. Let's carry on. Hey, wait for me. Oh, there's a swarm of bees too. In the beginning, we run like maniacs. Still got the energy. Ruff, ruff. Oh, so much fun. Do you see the flock of birds out there too? So much in this forest. Oh, there's a chipmunk nest down under right here. You see it? Yeah. Until a ripe patch of thimbleberries slow us down. Well, those would do that anytime. Delicious. And look at that. Some Douglas fir bar too. How about this western toad? There is so much to see. Get some berries for me too. Do you want some? Oh, don't forget, tell Al, Wren, Hattie, and Bean that you want some berries too. Let us see. Al teaches us how to make leaf baskets. Have you ever made leaf baskets? Just like that. Yep, just like that. So to make a basket, Wren's sketchbook, of course, has all the details for us. Number one, find one big leaf with 5 tips. Poke them into opposite leaf tips. Just like that. Tip by tip, poke leaf tips with stem. Pack with berries. Oh my goodness, look at that. An easy carriage. If you've not made those, maybe next time you're out, you can try it. Oh. Tap, 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 tap. What's that? It's the pileated woodpecker. I should have known. You know that sound can be pretty loud, isn't it? We may have eaten too many berries. Is that possible? Hey, I thought we were saving them. We were saving some for later. Guess not. Oh, look at all the other things you can notice on this page. What do you see? Bean is busy chasing something. There's turkey tail mushroom right here. Oh, there's carpenter ants right there too. Right along that tree trunk. The hike gets steep and the trail narrows. Oh, they tend to do that, don't they? Oh, there's a porcupine climbing a cedar tree. Boo! Ah, Hattie! How'd you get up there so fast? What's a hike without a little scare, isn't it? Oh, fun. Oh, my goodness. Be careful up there, Hattie. We get lost. But thank goodness we have a map. Which way is north? Pretty sure we were not supposed to cross a river yet. Hopefully those maps help. Please don't forget your map when you're out hiking. Unless you know the area. You absolutely know the area very well. But always just have a map with you. Always a help. Will they find their way? Did we go left after the berry path? Right, I think. Wren, what's another word for blue? Azure, cerulean, cobalt. And there's so much more still. There's mallow right there. There's violet. What do you see? What else do you see? Look at Bean, getting tired or sleepy now. Find the route. Hattie always finds the route. We're halfway there. And there's the trail map. Always carry one. In no time, we get back on track. Who made these? Who do you think made those tracks? Who did? There's some animal print right there. I wonder who. Who do you think? Right there. Who made those? Oh, maybe we'll find out. Let's see. A deer walks past. Bean sneezes. Huh? Achoo! Oh, you startled the deer. Look at the eyes. Do you think Bean can sneeze in the elbow? And there's a white-tailed deer. there's tree bear right there. There's black marrow mushroom. I don't know if you can see it right here. There's so much to see. And I hope that you get this book from the library so you can look closely at all those different things that are on this page. And all the other pages too. Oops. Oh, come on, pages. Why are you stuck together? All right, here we go. The deer vanishes so quick. We wonder if it was ever really there. After that sneeze, it is going to run as fast as it can. Oh, such a lovely trail. A light rain comes and goes. The birds are happy. We listen to them chirp and chatter in the trees. This is the river we were looking for, right, Hattie? Oh, there's a mountain bluebird right there. And Hattie says, yep, this is the river we're looking for. False Solomon seal right there. Foxglove. Anna's hummingbird. So much to see. What about here? That's a mountain whitefish. Have you seen one of those before? Maybe next time you can carry your own sketchbook too and draw what you see out there in nature. Hattie gets tired. Elle offers to carry her. Oh, we can't hear you. I said 30 minutes to the top. Oh, still 30 more minutes. And still so much more to see. Look at that beautiful waterfall. Soon, Elle is tired. I can only imagine after carrying Hattie. What a while. Oh, and look at that beautiful rainbow too. Giddy up, giddy up. I can't do this much longer. No, indeed. Oh, look at that. Almost at the top. Almost to the peak. To the summit. Oh, there's some glacial straits right there. So much more. At the top, Wren takes out her flag. Elle reads her poem. And Hattie releases feathers into the wind. Do you want to make a wish on them too? Yeah, if you have a moment, you get to the top with time, relax. Just like Elle, maybe take your flag out. Or read your poem. Or like Hattie, release some feathers out into the wind. Oh. We did it. Yes, indeed, we did. Thank you for coming along on this hike. Oh, those warm clothes are coming in handy now, aren't they? Oh, so relaxed. So peaceful. And it is time to head back down. Look at that sunset sky. So beautiful. I really hope you get a chance to go on a hike soon. And I hope that in your area you have a good hike near you. Maybe just a walk around your neighborhood. Hope it's safe enough. Look at all those. What do you see? Nothing quite like the night sky in an unlit area, isn't it? Yeah, where you can see a lot more stars. If you're in the city like me, you probably won't see as many stars. But hopefully you don't have to go too far to experience this. So much beauty, whether in the daytime or nighttime. More notes from Wren's sketchbook. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So many notes. Trees. My life support. I love that. Let's remember. And some. Look at everything. Oh, the notes that were taken down. Swarm of bees. Teeny tiny worm. So much seen. And so much more. Remember to carry your notebook when you go out today. Take note of everything that you see. Oh, and that's the end. Thank you so much for joining me on Storytime today. I hope you enjoyed this lovely story called The Hike. This one coming to you from Allison Farrell. Yes, written and illustrated by Allison Farrell, and we're reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. A beautiful book indeed, a wonderful one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you that itch to go out there and enjoy the outdoors. Thank you so much for being here. And indeed, whether it's just a short walk around your neighborhood or indeed an actual hike somewhere in the hills, enjoy it out in the wild, enjoy it. And please remember, carry all the safety gear that you need. Carry a flashlight with you. You never know when you need it. And of course, anything, if you're allergic to anything, don't forget your EpiPens and everything else that you need, and just be safe out there. Hat, some sunscreen, and all that good stuff that you need on your hike. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today and for going with us on this wonderful, wonderful hike. And as we continue to remind ourselves this week to take care of the planet, as you're out on those hikes, as you're out enjoying nature, please remember to pick up after yourselves, put the trash where it's supposed to be. If there are no trash cans, maybe bring it back with you and put it in the trash can when you get back home. So please help in any way that you can. And thank you so much for joining in. And talking about taking action, tomorrow we'll be doing exactly that. We bring back a book to Storytime that gives us something to do, tells us exactly what we need to do in order to play a part, to be helpful. And this one is called Follow the Moon Home, and find out what these amazing kids in this book did to help out. And please do join us for this one. If you remember it, come back. Let's read it some more together. This one coming to you from Felipe Cousteau and Deborah Hopkinson, and of course illustrated by Milo So. And join us, coming to you from Chronicle Books in San Francisco as well. This one is called Follow the Moon Home. Take action. And that's what we'll be ending with on Friday. So please do join me for this one tomorrow and get to enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for coming along on this hike. I hope that you enjoyed it. Allison Farrell brought us the bicycle bash last Friday and brings us the hike today. Thank you. Thank you. Find these books where you find books. Find them at your local library. Thank you so much for joining in. And as I told you too, if you're in Oakland, there's a one-day teacher strike tomorrow. So if you're in Oakland, please come support if you can. Come join us on the picket lines. Come join us in downtown. And of course, We know that the district has advised that parents keep students home. So please follow the district guidelines and keep those students home. I will definitely be out with my fellow teachers and the community as we demand that schools stay open, and especially those affected communities in the Black and brown communities. We want to see justice. We want to see equity. We want to see fairness. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely love it that we're here together. I hope that you're looking forward to the weekend. It's coming up very shortly, but of course today is Thursday. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you and your loved ones have a beautiful, beautiful day indeed, and hopefully one that takes you out on a short hike somewhere. Thank you so much for joining in. Betty Graydon in Florida, thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. And of course, Amanda, where's Sarah and Nathan? Thank you for joining us. Hopefully that rain comes and passes and you get to be outside with some sunshine later on as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Good to see you here. Absolutely appreciate you. JCon, happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Autumn, sending you love as well. And I hope that you have a wonderful day indeed. Enjoy this birthday. April 28th, you celebrated actually with my cousin Ben. Happy birthday, cousin Ben, too, out in Lusaka, Zambia. I hope that you have a lovely, lovely day indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Kazadan, I see you. And you say you see a sea turtle. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for sharing. Absolutely love it. No, thank you for being here with us on Storytime and enjoying the story with us. And please, if you have recommendations that of books that you would love to see here on Storytime, please let me know. Send them to me. Send a message to me, and we will work to make sure that those stories come here to Storytime. To all the people that have sent in recommendations so far, we appreciate you, and trust me, we look into each and every one to make sure that we can bring it here, permissions allowing, and of course writing a few emails here and there to make sure that we can bring these books here to Storytime and enjoy them together. Thank you so much. And even if we don't get to read them here on Storytime, we'll still get to put the books out, put the covers out, put the names out, so others can look for them at their libraries and get to enjoy them too. So your recommendations are very important, not only to books that we share, but of course books that we get to talk about and others can find at their own time. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely appreciate you. And Amanda, yes indeed, happy birthday to you, JCN, coming from Amanda B, and of course Marlin. Thank you. I hope that you have a wonderful day out there in Seattle. And indeed, thank you for always, just being a shining light in this wonderful community that we have here on Storytime. Thank you for being here, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. And remember, tomorrow we take action. We do something. Follow the moon home. Find out what these kids, amazing kids in this story, get to do. And of course, to help the planet, to help the community. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Much love from me as always, and I'll see you again, God willing, in the morning, 7 a.m. Pacific time, right here on Storytime, YouTube, as well as Facebook. And of course, you can follow us and find out a lot more information on our Instagram. And of course, check out our events page on Facebook as well to see what's coming in the week. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely day. And of course, enjoy all those beautiful hikes. Remember to please be responsible as you're out there. Pick up trash. If you're eating something and it comes in a bag or something, make sure to take that and put it in the right place. Please do not light any fires. As you know, it is, we're getting into fire season right now. It's fire season all year round. Please remember to be safe. Remember to follow the rules and guidelines that are set out in those parks or in those areas that you will visit. Thank you so much for joining us today on Storytime. Have a lovely day. Enjoy this beautiful planet that is made for us. Thank you so much. Much love and bye-bye. See you for sure. See you, Kazadan. Smile. Thank you so much for joining us. And everybody, much love. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limada, where all your dreams come true. Oh. a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be